Good morning. Welcome to day 2 in Hawaii. So we had a great day yesterday afternoon. We arrived lunchtime-ish, midday, booked into the hotel about 1 o'clock. Then we had a late lunch at the Cheesecake Factory, which was really nice. Had a lovely pumpkin cheesecake. And then we did a bit of a stroll on the beach and went to some night markets, saw some fireworks from the Hilton, and just had a sort of a relaxing early night, which was really nice. Comfortable bed. And this morning, it's about 6 o'clock now. We're heading off to get our 7 o'clock appointment at the Arizona Memorial. Probably spend a couple of hours there, then head up to the pineapple plantation, the Damo pineapple plantation, have a couple of pineapple whips or what, something like that anyway. Then we're heading off to the North Shore, going to try and track down Giovanni's shrimp truck and Matsumoto's shave ice, which is recommended on YouTube for us. And then we're going to mosey on back down to Waikiki via the coast. And I think we're going to try and go to dinner at Duke's tonight. And then another relatively early night because we have a flight tomorrow to New York. But anyway, we'll catch up throughout the day and keep you posted on what we're doing. Cheers.
weren't on board the USS Arizona the morning of the attack. I'm actually going to share a story with you about some men that would have been aboard the USS Oklahoma, but I'm going to loop it all the way back to the Arizona as well, just because we're standing here. First of all, my name is Dan, one of the park rangers here at Pearl Harbor National Memorial. Myself and the other rangers, our favorite part of this job is to share the stories of the men that are no longer here, to share them with you all. I'm going to share a story with you about three men that their names were Leroy, Malcolm, and Randolph. These men all shared something in common. Their last name was Barber. All three of these men, they grew up in New London, Wisconsin. In 1940, they decided they all wanted to join the Navy. They were going to end up going to boot camp. They were going to get stationed aboard battleships. Well, Leroy gets stationed out here in Hawaii. He gets stationed aboard the USS Oklahoma. He was going to be pretty stoked about being out here in Hawaii. He really liked his ship. The captain was pretty awesome. The camaraderie on the ship was great. Well, Malcolm and Randolph, they got stationed together. They got stationed aboard the USS Colorado. Well, Leroy, he's going to write a bunch of letters to his brothers. He's going to try and convince them to try and get stationed out here in Hawaii. That way all three of them could live in Hawaii together. And coming from rural America and Wisconsin, it's probably really hard to twist his brother's arms to get him to move out here, I bet. But the thing is Peter Barber, that was their father. He was pretty against the idea. He was going to say, why on earth would I want all my boys stationed aboard the same ship at the same time? What happens if we go into war again like World War I? Their mother, Gertrude, she was pretty stoked. She's going to say, you know what? Why wouldn't I want my boys all together? What happens if we do go to war? Maybe they can protect each other if something bad were to happen. Well, it's going to happen. All three of those boys were going to get stationed aboard the USS Oklahoma together. Leroy, Malcolm, and Randolph are stationed aboard the Oklahoma, and it was November of 1941. They're all sitting on the ship together, and they're trying to figure out what they want to send their mom home for a Christmas present. They're going to say, you know what? Why don't we just get in our dress whites? We'll get a picture of us taking on the ship. Easy day. We'll send it home to mom. She'll appreciate it. She'll throw it up on the mantle. Cheap Christmas gift, but she's going to love it. Well, that photograph is going to make it home to Wisconsin, but it would make it home to Wisconsin after Christmas of 1941. So it made it home after the attack on Pearl Harbor. The whole world knew what had happened here. The morning of the attack, America got involved in the Pacific War, especially naval power, got involved very quickly after the attack. It wasn't, unfortunately, it took weeks, months, and even a year in one of the cases on the Arizona for the families to even find out if their sons were missing in action, killed in action. They didn't have any way, like we do in modern times. You can't just shoot a text home to mom and say, hey, I made it. You don't just go on Facebook in 1941 and click the I'm safe button during the mass shooting or the bombing. It didn't exist. The story is very like many families' fate throughout World War II, unfortunately. It wasn't until February of 1942, it was 2 months after the attack on Pearl Harbor. So they're going to get word finally, but the mother held on to hope because she got that photograph. So she thought maybe her boys made it, maybe they got mobilized, maybe they got sent out to war.
was that?
I don't know.
What was it?
I think this it happened when the sun just
Went behind
disappeared.
the clouds.
I think it startled them.
Yeah, the Dallas enemy. Been to the Dole plantation and we're on our way to the North Shore to have some shaved ice. We got the roof off the Jeep. Beautiful day here in Hawaii. Been so lucky so far, so good.
To shave ice on the north shore of Oahu. This is a small shave ice with condensed milk. And what are the flavors?
The flavors were Hawaiian.
Hawaiian flavors. So what
banana,
are the flavors there?
Pineapple.
Orange, blue, and pink. They're the flavors.
That's
orange,
banana.
blue, and pink. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's so different to what I thought it would be. The flavors.
With the condensed milk, it's nice.
Yeah.
The banana's nice.
demolished this shave ice. Absolutely demolished it, just crushed
Not
it.
on my own.
It was a small, it was like the size of 2 horse legs. Hawaiian flavours, banana, blue and pink,
We can't remember.
whatever those flavours are. With condensed milk on top. Absolutely smashing.
Really nice,
Absolutely
yeah.
smashing. This is in an historic town too. Okay, can you remember what the name of the place is? Hayawilla or something? Massive tree. Look at the tree, it's huge. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful part of the world. Absolutely beautiful.